Hello viewers, welcome to Joy's Kitchen. I hope you are all doing very good and healthy. Today I'm going to show you a very typical Chinese dish which we call chicken Manchurian. Especially in India and Bangladesh, they have special kind of chicken Manchurian in this Chinese restaurant, which is totally different than actually proper Chinese food. But they taste so good and so spicy, yummy, sour, so good. That's it. So I'm going to show you step by step how I'm going to make my chicken Manchurian, which is very flavorful. Stay with me and enjoy the recipe. So I took 150 gram of minced chicken. If you ask your butcher or any meat shop, they're gonna do it very happily for you. So I'm using 150 gram of minced chicken. Then I need around 2 tablespoons of spring onion finely chopped, half tablespoon of ginger, minced ginger, and 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. So I need a little bit more garlic than ginger. So they are like minced ginger and minced garlic, not paste, not chopped. Then I will need half tablespoon of chicken seasoning, corn flour for bindings, and salt taste wise. If you don't find chicken seasoning, add 1 stock cube and just make them like powder with your hand and add it in the meat. So that's gonna work as well. But if you find chicken seasoning, use it because it's very tasty and it makes the meat more tastier. So I mixed all the ingredients here. You can see they're all mixed up, and corn flour helped me to bind all the meat together. So in a medium wok, I added around 3 tablespoons of plain vegetable oil. Now I'm gonna fry my chicken balls first. You don't need to give your chickens too many like really particular ball shape, like how we do when we make meatball spaghetti. Just do it roughly. So I'm gonna fry these chicken balls first. You can, if you want to make a prawn Manchurian, just use prawn paste or minced prawn. You can use even minced pork if you want to make with pork. Even sometimes I do it with fish as well, like cod or haddock, any kind of this kind of boneless fish. You can do it very easily. They all taste good anyway. So these chicken balls not gonna take too long to fry because I'm not gonna overcook them, otherwise the meat gonna be very dry inside. So I'm gonna cook these balls maybe for 3 minutes, and within 3 minutes they're gonna be like cooked because chicken don't take too long to cook. So I'm gonna add slowly. Don't put too many balls at one time, otherwise they're gonna release their water and you can't fry them. They're gonna be like disaster. So add maybe 5 or 6. It depends how big your fry pan is. So that's how my chicken balls looks like. Definitely they are not like perfect shape, and I don't want to do perfect shape because that's the shape I like, very rustic. And yeah, I'm gonna fry them like 3 minutes. So I already fried all my chicken balls here. You can see they're all done, and now I'm gonna make the sauce. Part of my cooking, I took 1 large onion and I kind of cut them like a chunky pieces. I took 1 handful of spring onions and cut them like a finger-sized pieces, and I took 4 green chilies and cut them in the middle. This green chili gonna give a little bit of heat and really nice flavor. And for the sauce, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of distilled vinegar, like white vinegar, at least 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, 2 tablespoons of chili sauce, any kind of chili garlic sauce, and half teaspoon of ground black pepper, and half teaspoon of tasty salt, and of course corn flour to thicken my whole dish. So I need maybe 1.5 tablespoons of corn flour to thicken the gravy. So in the same wok, I'm gonna add around 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. For this part, I don't need too much oil. 1 tablespoon should be fine. And now I'm gonna fry 1 clove of garlic, chopped garlic, finely chopped garlic. I didn't show you the chopped garlic, but this is quite important. You have to fry 1 clove, not too much, otherwise your dish is gonna be too overpowering. So I'm gonna fry them till they're lightly golden brown. So then I added all my chopped onions, and did you see how I chopped my onions? That looks really pretty and tastes good as well. And you can add other vegetables as well. You can add carrots, you can add peppers, you can add sweet corn, but I don't like too much vegetable in my chicken Manchurian. That's why I keep it simple, but you can go for it if you like too many vegetables. So I'm gonna fry it for 1 or 1.5 minutes, just like that. So after 1 minute of frying, now I'm gonna add my spring onions. This I just used the green part of the spring onion. That's gonna give really oniony flavor, and I love spring onion in any kind of Chinese dish, especially this kind of Manchurian dish. And I'm gonna fry it for another 1 minute. Now I'm gonna add all my chicken balls which I fried earlier, and I'm gonna actually fry them all together, the onion, the spring onion and the meat together for another 1 minute. 1 or 1.5 minutes, not more than that, because I don't want to break my onions too much. This onion gonna be, when my dish gonna be done, this onion need to be like crunchy, not very mushy. So after 1 minute of frying, now I'm gonna add all my sauces in my dish. So now I'm gonna add around 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce. I need quite a lot of light soy sauce. I didn't add any salt till now, and I don't need to, because soy sauce is salty, ketchups are salty, chili garlic sauce is salty, so there's quite a lot of salt here. So don't add any salt without tasting it, because otherwise it's gonna be like you can't eat it. It's gonna be too salty. Oh, the smell already coming from the garlic, from the onion and from the chicken balls. Ah, so good. I love this dish. I serve this dish usually with fried rice, but today I'm gonna eat it with beef tehari. So that also goes really good with biryani or tehari as well. It's not very like, you don't have to eat it with fried rice. You can eat on its own as well. Now I'm adding like 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper powder. Now I'm gonna add around 1/2 teaspoon of this Chinese tasty salt. Chinese tasty salt is a little bit important here, because that actually bring all the taste in it, and especially in Manchurian, if you add pinch of this tasty salt, it really make dish very tasty. Even though people say it's not very good for your body, but sometimes I don't care. And now I added actually 3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup and 2 tablespoons of that chili garlic sauce with a little bit of boiling water, and I'm gonna add this sauce now. So and I added 1 teaspoon of vinegar as well, white vinegar. Any kind of chili garlic sauce gonna work, doesn't matter. I used Maggi, which is very easily you can find everywhere, but if you don't find it, you can use a sriracha as well. That gonna work. So most of my gravy gonna come from this sauce. It's so easy. You can make even cauliflower Manchurian. You can fry the cauliflower florets, and then you can do the same thing. You can do lots of things, like lots of Manchurian you can make and follow the same process. In fact, sometimes I cook prawn like that, just like whole prawn. I fry it and then I cook it exactly the way. So it's gonna be like prawn Manchurian or prawn ball Manchurian if you are using minced prawn. So you can see the sauce is already done. It's kind of like thick, and my onions still crunchy. They didn't break, and my meats are done as well. So they all combined. And now I'm gonna add around like 2 tablespoons of corn flour, just to thicken my sauce, because obviously, you know, if you are cooking Chinese dish with gravy, you have to use a little bit of corn flour to make your dish a little bit thick. This is like the main part of the Chinese cooking. So I'm adding around like 3 tablespoons. You just make sure that your sauce is not too thick. So if you think you need more, add more, but at first don't add too much, otherwise it's going to be like too gooey and glue kind of texture, which is very bad. So I think my one is done. So now I'm gonna cook after adding the corn flour for 1 minute more, and after that I'm gonna serve my dish, and my dish is done. Oh, it's so yummy. It's so good. All the chicken ball have the flavor of garlic, ginger, spring onion, and now they soak all the sauce from here. Oh, it's sweet and sour and spicy. It's so yummy, trust me, and it's so simple to make. You can make, even children gonna like it, love it. Just don't use too much green chili if you are making for your babies. So here you go guys, this is my very easy chicken Manchurian is ready for you, and as you noticed, it is very simple to make. And trust me, if you just make it and serve it with fried rice, oh, it's so good. You're gonna be like happiest person in the world. So don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and follow my recipes and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And I hope you're gonna like this recipe and make this recipe and enjoy it with family. Bye bye, take care, eat healthy, bye bye.